Welcome to Sports People's TV. Today we're going to be talking about wrestling. Now, we're going to be debating with me and you if TNA is better or WWE in 2015. Now, we all know what WWE is, if you're a wrestling fan, even if you're not a wrestling fan, you will know what WWE is because they're just a big company and everybody knows them. And if you go to Tokyo or Japan, if you mention John Cena, they'll mention WWE, or if you mention WWE, they'll mention John Cena, or you get the point. They may not know TNA, but most wrestling fans that are hardcore will obviously know what TNA is. Now, which one is better? And when people say which one is better, we have to go in depth and we have to know what we're talking about, because we can't just say WWE is better than TNA. We have to give reasons why, and we have to give reasons why TNA is better than WWE. And they must be good points, because if they're not, people are not really going to be persuaded that the company you're talking about is better than the other one. So, what WWE has that TNA, not even TNA, no wrestling company has, is the best production. They can do whatever basically they want, as they are just a global giant around the world. No one can compete with the production wise. Literally no one, because that's it. So WWE wins in production wise. I can't debate. I can't go on more on this topic, because production wise, it's got to be WWE, and everybody has to admit that. Everybody should admit that. No one can say TNA's production is better than WWE's. At least in 2015, no. Not the new arena they're in, or studio. Simply not. But what we should be really talking about, a wrestling company, what makes a wrestling company isn't production. So, WWE may be in production, but that does not mean it's a better wrestling company. Because wrestling companies are great for their wrestling, not because they've got fancy stages and fancy rings and blah blah blah. Listen, TNA or WWE in wrestling wise, which has the better action? Now, in my opinion, TNA just makes it a bit more realistic. And when I say realistic, is they do whatever they want. Like in WWE, I believe the power driver is banned. You can't do it anymore because of neck injuries. And I understand that. But in TNA, about 3 to 4, maybe even 3 weeks ago, maybe, or 4, not sure, maybe even 5, Eric Young done a power driver to Austin Aries, and it really did look like a hurt, honestly. But they can do that in TNA. I mean, the action is jam-packed, and the wrestling is just more entertaining. Like, I've got nothing against Roman Reigns or Dean Ambrose. I mean, they're top stars and they will have great futures, but like them, they just do a couple of moves and that's that. Like Roman Reigns with Superman punch, spear, and a Samoan drop, and that kick he does, I don't know what's called, and Dean Ambrose just punches and goes on the rope and then does a clothesline. But nothing against them. I'm just saying TNA has a bit of wrestlers. Maybe they're not more popular, but they've got better wrestlers like Jeff Hardy, Bobby Roode, the American Wolves, or Wolves rather. They've got jam-packed wrestlers. Manic, Loki. They've got a better roster in wrestling wide. Like the ability they have is just in TNA is better than WWE's. But what WWE has is they can get a superstar, and when they've got a name, let's say Dean Ambrose, like if you type his name on the internet, it'll be so many pictures of him and videos. But if you type someone like Davey Richards, it'll be less pictures, and most of the pictures will not be from him in TNA. It'll be from RH or other companies. But if you type Dean Ambrose, it'll be jam-packed with him in WWE and the show and all that, because that's what WWE does. They can promote a wrestler and just promote it, and then that wrestler will just get known. And I think that's what TNA needs to improve on, and I can't really blame them. I mean, the fan base, it will grow. Eventually will grow out and grow and grow and grow. But right now, TNA needs to do that. But WWE right now has got that. yet again, wrestling. Well, I think TNA does have the better wrestling, in my opinion, at least. I mean, I respect your opinion if you think WWE is better. I mean, the superstars I really like when I like watching WWE are Dolph Ziggler. If I was a WWE creative, I'll have him the next WWE champion, because he's just the best. Not the best in WWE, but he has this image of, I'm a champion. I mean, if you remember him in 5 years ago, 6 years ago, he wasn't a top name guy, and now look at him. He's a beast, and I think they should push him. He's a really top guy now. I mean, he's got a good storyline with Lana and Rusev, and I believe also Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. These guys are so good in the ring, and it's so entertaining to watch them. These three guys I love watching, and also this guy is, I'm going to mention here, is just an unbelievable wrestler. The Lucha Dragons, Sin Cara and Kalisto. Kalisto is just a monster in the ring. Now, the first time he came to WWE, we just instantly, when he was doing the move, we said instantly, this guy's gonna be a big star. In my opinion, he is a future world champion because of what he can do in the ring. He's small, but Rey Mysterio was small. He still won the world title. Why can't Kalisto? Think about it. These guys I like watching because they're entertaining. And then moving to TNA, I like watching Austin Aries, Bobby Roode, Manic, Loki. I've already told you them. But TNA just has a more variety of wrestling, and I just really like it more. You know? That's my opinion. So I think TNA does win it in the way of wrestling, and that's what really matters in my opinion. Now moving on to something else where we can say theme songs. Now, to be honest with you, in the theme song wise, it's got to be WWE. I mean, TNA has lots and lots of good. Or not, sorry. WWE has lots and lots of good theme songs. TNA has a few. I mean, AJ Styles had Get Ready to Fly, but he's not in the company anymore, so we have to mention people in the company. There's Bobby Roode, very nice. And The Walls is a good theme song. It's hard to think of. Well, it should be hard, but who else has a nice theme song? I mean, The Risings is very nice. The Risings is a group from TNA. They're battling the BT, which also has a nice theme song. Beatdown Clan, they have a very nice theme song. Taryn Terrell, TNA Knockout Champion, has a very nice theme song. Awesome Kong has a nice theme song as well. But when I think of WWE, I can think of many. Dolph Ziggler, John Cena, Luke Harper, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns is the one Shield, but it's still nice, obviously. You know, even though it is the Shield, it is still nice. So, you know, who else has a nice team? Like Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, Ryback, The Miz. Well, The Miz, I think it's a good one. Not bad at all. The New Days is actually pretty nice. But you know, I can think of it. So the team that WWE does win it in theme songs. But now let's go walk on like the mic work. I think mic work, it has to be TNA. If you didn't see TNA, Rockstar Spot when he was having a segment with Kurt Angle and EC3, not this Wednesday's Impact, the last week's. If you just saw it, he made it look like he really meant what he said, and that's what I love. He made it look real. Also, EC3's good on the mic, Kang was great on the mic, Austin Aries, Bobby Roode, James Storm. These guys, I think, can talk better on mics, and I think that is because they've given more freedom. They're told what to say. The guys in TNA can say what they want, and when they say what they want, it truly brings out their character. With TNA and Roman Reigns, not TNA, sorry, WWE with Roman Reigns, they're not bringing his real character out because I think they don't let him be himself as much. That could be, but TNA wins it. I'm on this 2-2, but let's just wrap it up to overall. Overall, TNA just, I'm excited to watch again and again and again every single week. I was like that with the WWE. I was like that. I still watch WWE. I've never missed an episode since 2010 of Raw or SmackDown. And in 2011, I just stopped. Like, I didn't get this excitement, because before I get this excitement, I was like, yes, today's Raw, today's SmackDown. I don't get the excitement anymore. I get the excitement with TNA. I'm like, yes, today's TNA. Can't wait. I want to find out what's gonna happen. I mean, James Storm, Mickey James, what's gonna happen next is exciting, really exciting. That's what I like. So I think TNA does win it overall, as in my opinion. I mean, give me your opinion. If you think WWE, please comment, because it's just our opinion. I mean, I like TNA, you like WWE, no problems. Comment below. I think TNA wins. 3-2, guys. TNA gets it for me, this one. And this is a brand new sports channel. There'll be football transfer videos, reviews, previews, all that coming. Tennis, everything here on the channel. So subscribe and be sure to like this video. And cheers, guys. And that's what I have for today. Thanks.